Breaking. The United States Supreme Court issued a decision on the R. Kelly Chicago federal case. Now let's get to it.
Kelly is the R in R&B. Like, we gotta stop around. Like, I get it. I understand what. Listen, I'm not here to talk about none of that. But
you're not lying.
He is the R in R&B. Like, hands down, right?
And I look and I say, has there been a miscarriage of justice? And in my mind, a miscarriage of justice occurs when the government oversteps, when they overreach, when they violate someone's constitutional right to a fair trial. And then I ask myself, is there anything I can do about it? Can I possibly get this individual some type of remedy, some type of relief? And when I looked at R.Kelly's case, I found that both of those things were true. And so I had no reservations about taking R.Kelly's case. What I see was a travesty of justice and how the process worked. And when the process doesn't work, the outcomes are not fair, they're not righteous. And as a result, I took R.Kelly's case. And I pass on cases, but this is a case that I felt satisfied both of those requirements.
Okay, everyone. Yeah, there you have it.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel, those domestically and internationally. I appreciate you guys, especially my day ones, those who are subscribed, been with me from day one. Thank you so much. If you are interested in donating, hit that cash app, hit that zelle. All donations go toward content enhancement creation, you guys. Yes, it does. You can go ahead and drop some comments in the chat as well. Keep it respectful and peaceful. Now, let me jump right into the topic. So, y'all, as you can see what this video is going to be about, I'm a little agitated. You probably can hear it in my voice. Quite agitated. I have a legal playlist. Let me just get that out the way. Legal related playlist. You can check that out. Also, too, I have an R. Kelly playlist. You can also check that out. For those who are new to my channel, I will say free R. Kelly backwards. I will keep screaming that, and also free Tory Lanez as well. I'm more so, I'm not here for a popularity contest. Yes, R. Kelly is indeed, in my opinion, you guys, the GOAT in music, period, point blank. And I can separate his music, anybody's music or artist. I can separate that from the actual person. But when it comes to this, legal cases, legal precedents, etc., I don't know if some of you all may not know, I do have a legal background. No, I am not an attorney, and I am not a judge, but I do have a legal background. So with that being said, R. Kelly's legal updates. Oh, sheesh. Oh, gosh. Okay, let me head on over to X, formerly known as Twitter, and just give it to you guys in the raw. And then I'll come back, my commentary, reaction, and opinion on the matter and what to expect next, what to possibly expect next. So let me head on over to X to Attorney Jennifer Bonjean. This is her, R. Kelly's attorney. She used to be also Bill Cosby's attorney as well. And she's currently representing Harvey Weinstein on his appeal for California case. So let me go ahead and then I'll come back with more. Okay, everyone, as you can see here on X, formerly known as Twitter, Attorney Jennifer Bonjean, this is R. Kelly's attorney, and this is what she posted today. I'm just going to jump right into it. And she posted this October 7th, which today is Monday, October 7th. Today, the United States Supreme Court denied review of the appellate court decision in R. Kelly Chicago case. That fight will carry on. The New York appeal remains pending. Hashtag free R. Kelly. Okay, really quickly, before I jump into the chat, let me just kind of break it down in layman's terms, best of my knowledge. Also, you can head on over to Attorney Jennifer Bonjean's legal website for updates. She also posts updates there. I'm not sure if the R. Kelly update is there, but she represented and represents a variety of people, regardless if you're a celebrity or not. She's about the letter of the law. So, okay, this means is that this case, the Chicago case, I remember the Chicago case, he got convicted of a couple years ago, and it went up for appeal early this year. And the appeal, his Chicago federal case, was appealed in Illinois, and it was denied by the Illinois appellate court. So what Attorney Jennifer Bonjean did is took that particular case, the Chicago federal case that Mr. Robert Kelly was convicted of. She went up to the Supreme Court like, y'all got to look at this because I don't agree with that. And I'll drop the links, you guys, in the description section of this post. I did content on that. So the United States Supreme Court, how do they hear cases? It'd be so many cases. They only hear a certain amount. Let me just be really quickly with that. The United States Supreme Court, they don't hear every case. They only hear a certain amount of cases, and it's called certiorari. I think that's what it's called. Excuse me. I hate it when I was taking legal classes. I couldn't pronounce that term, that word, if it was smack dead in my face. But anyway, I think that's what it's called. So you can Google this, you guys. So basically the essence is that, okay, if you don't agree with something that was handed down in the lower court, you go through the regular lower court appeal process. And then if all the judges at the appellate level in the lower courts in that particular state deny your appeal, then you push it up to the Supreme Court. You don't have to, but in this instance, obviously, of course, R. Kelly wants the United States Supreme Court to look at this, so that's what happened in this instance. And I thought that they were going to accept it, because if they would have accepted it, then Attorney Jennifer Bonjean would have argued the Chicago federal case that Mr. Robert Kelly was unfortunately convicted of. She would have argued it in front of the 9 justices of the United States Supreme Court, and even get to their desk, because it was rejected. Now, based on how the rules, laws, and procedures work, he can still push this back up to the Supreme Court again. I think there is a time period, a waiting time frame. But this could go back before the United States Supreme Court again, or possibly, since it's a federal case, I think the president can pardon. It has authority of issuing a pardon, to my understanding. I think. Don't quote me on that. So that's what happened in this instance. I hope you guys are following me. New York case, the R. Kelly RICO case, which to me that was just a bunch of malarkey. You guys, if I don't care if a person is guilty as day, guilty as ever, the government has a responsibility and a duty to follow the Constitution. You can't color outside the lines to charge someone, gain a conviction on a case. That is unethical. The government has a responsibility from a state and federal level to properly prosecute cases fairly, ethically, and according to the Constitution. Making up stuff, moving the goalposts, cherry picking things, going back, manipulating laws, and twisting the narrative to apply to a law, twisting the law to apply to a narrative. That's not how it's supposed to work. The New York appeal case, as you can see here, was brought before the court a few months ago, and no decision made. But as you can see with Harvey Weinstein case, his New York case was overturned. So yeah, so his California case, and I'm speaking about Harvey Weinstein. Now, his California case is up for appeal and is pending. Attorney Jennifer Bonjean is representing, like I said, Harvey Weinstein in the California appellate case. So, with that being said, back to Mr. Robert Kelly, the New York appeal remains pending. # free R.KELLY. So, hopefully, the New York appellate court gets it right with the RICO case. And in my opinion, I do not agree with the whole process, and I do not agree with the outcome. And I think the jury got it wrong. And I do believe, in my opinion, that there was some questionable ethical tutorial actions taken which violated Mr. Robert Kelly's constitutional rights. So there you have it. So hopefully the New York is overturned. At least that would be out the way. So we have also there is a couple pending civil cases Mr. Robert Kelly has before the court, and there was another civil case he won. He had got a win on that one. So he's fighting the BOP, appealing civil-wise, and that's financial. When I say civil, that's the financial piece. So he's going against the BOP from a civil perspective. Okay, they are both listed in that. And if you guys can check out the links in the description section, that way you'll get up to speed with some of the content I've done on this. I've done the content on R. Kelly suing the BOP and Tasha K, and then also the BOP for medical neglect. So those both cases are in Chicago for Chicago cases. So, but those two are civil. So there you have it with that. But yeah, this sucks. And I was just, you guys know, those who've been following me, for those who don't know, how I feel about this case, both cases. And yeah, so let me jump into the chat. Okay. This person says, thank you for your hard work. This person says, thank you, JB. You're not in this fight alone. Kel supporters are in this fight with you all. This person says, Jennifer, please put the man out of his misery. We all know he ain't getting out alive. It's not fair to raise his hopes. What? That's silly, but to each his own. This person says, thank you for the update and for continuing the fight. Justice for Kells, free R. Kelly. Okay, this person says he will be free soon. This person says, thanks for everything you're doing for RK. RK freedom is a prophecy and it must come to pass. This person says, still praying for R. Kelly. Thank you for the continued fight you and your firm are doing. Okay, this person said, I really believe the icing from this first win in the lower state case years back has stained the higher court's decision. Moreover, what about a mitigation of sentence based on him not being a convicted felon at the time his indictment? I'll have to look at that. What are you saying? Mitigation? Maybe he meant mediation. This person, I don't know. But anyway, this person says, can you still appeal again? Absolutely, she can. And that's what I was speaking to earlier. This can go back before the United States Supreme Court. Yeah. It says, thank you for fighting for him. This person said, God bless you, Jennifer Bonjean, and your law firm graciously for all you do. This person says, free R. Kelly. Okay, everyone. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. This is a somber moment for me. So again, drop some comments in the chat, but don't come over here with all that weirdness in the comments section, and be respectful and peaceful. We can respectfully agree to disagree, you guys. With having legal experience, like I said before, when it comes to these cases, Oh my gosh, I remember my criminal law professor. He was like, why, when I have a right to remain silent, why do they talk? He was an attorney, but he was facilitating the criminal law course I was taking. And so he basically was telling us, just, from a transparent and practical and real perspective, because the legal classes I took, you guys, in the past, a little over 5 years ago, they were facilitated by judges and sitting judges and active attorneys. So just hearing stories and practical scenarios and real life cases that they would be using as examples. They didn't give us the names, obviously. It's really interesting and teachable moment. So the criminal law professor was like, why don't people just shut up? You have a right to remain silent. Just be quiet. He always stated, I forgot his name too. The police are not your friends. They are not trying to help you. They not. Detectives are not trying to help you. They not. So he said that was his biggest pet peeve as an attorney when he found out that his clients is talking to the police. He like, what are you doing that for? They're not on your side. So, but in any rate, you guys, like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next, in this situation, who knows? I don't know if Attorney Jennifer Bonjean will be appealing this again, because she can appeal this to the higher courts again for the Chicago one. Will they approve it? I don't know. So again, like I mentioned earlier, you guys, yes, this cases that goes up to the United States Supreme Court. It's only a certain amount that they approve to review, and it's very hard for cases to get reviewed. It goes through a little process, and then yeah. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the chat. I like to start off my my videos on R. Kelly most of the time. Lately, I have been starting it out with that particular clip I played in the beginning of Attorney Jennifer Bonjean. It's a flashback clip, and she basically breaks it down in layman's terms when there's a miscarriage of justice. Attorney Jennifer Bonjean is a highly regarded and decorated attorney who knows her ish, from appellate level to civil level, all of that. I mean, just check her record, do your due diligence, as always, as I encourage here on The Mix. Go on over to her website and you'll see the outcomes, the legal outcomes. Do she win it all? Absolutely not. No one wins it all in the courtroom, whether you're a prosecutor or a private attorney. They don't ever win it all. Whether you're a DA, state's attorney, they don't win it all. No one ever has a perfect record, you guys, ever. So, but as I stated, Attorney Jennifer Bonjean is highly regarded, highly respected in the legal community, and she know her ish. Like I always say, she's a pit bull in the state. So, but yeah, you guys, any other updates pertaining to Mr. Robert Kelly coming from Attorney Jennifer Bonjean, because when it comes to this media, especially mainstream media, they don't report what's correctly. They all regurgitate things, and I've noticed too, even the degreed journalists, quote unquote highly regarded mainstream media websites and news channels, they even up. They misspell, they mispronounce, they lie, they misinterpret, they misinform, they misspell. Being in this content creation space, I've been seeing a lot. Even the most highly decorated and degreed journalists up, and news channels up. So move around, content wise, news wise, where you get your information. Just pay attention, keep your head on the swivel in these information internet streets. And but yeah, so like this video, you guys, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and always tune into my channel, The Mix. I will try to bring it to you in the raw, real, transparent, honest, all of that. So stay tuned, stay connected. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.